Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj. This is Alpha 10.5, episode 1 of a brand new Let's Play. Oh my god, I've been looking forward to this so much. I've been looking forward to this so much, and I hope you guys have as well. We're actually back. We're with Project Eden. For those of you that don't know, Project Eden is a scenario available on the workshop. I'll link to it down below. If you want to play along, subscribe to that, then start a new game. In fact, let me show you. Just go, yeah, new game, scenario, and then Project Eden Alpha 10. It is, as you can see, a work in progress. This is created by, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I want to call him Ravien, but it might be Ravien. Apologies if I get it wrong. But yeah, all his work. Amazing, huge scenario. You've probably seen some maybe other Empyrion YouTubers playing this already. It looks insane. What I'm going to be doing for this Let's Play, just going through this quickly before I jump into the game, is over on my Discord channel, and there's a link to join my Discord channel below as well, if you want to take part in this. But you guys get to submit the builds that I'll be using during this Let's Play. Now that's everything from starter SV, starter CV, ploppable bases, and then mid-term CVs, HV tanks, miners, all the way up to end-game stuff. Every week there may be one or even more than one challenge going on a week, depending on how I progress through the Let's Play. You guys submit your submissions for what vehicles you think I should use, and then my patrons and Twitch subs also on Discord actually get to vote, and the ones with the highest votes for each challenge are the ones that I actually then use in the Let's Play. Bit complicated, but ultimately, if you want to actually be able to make a decision on what I have to use, check out my Patreon, become a patron. You could become a patron as little as $2, and it really, really helps me out. You get some great benefits, access to exclusive builds, exclusive ships, exclusive multiplayer servers, and you get to partake in this fun laugh. Otherwise, head on over to my Discord, build some great stuff, and put it in the submissions channel, and we can have a lot of fun with this. At the end of this Let's Play, once we finish it, I'll go through all the submissions in a sort of big workshop video, or it might even take several videos depending on how many we get. And yeah, I'll let you know which ones I would have chosen had it been up to me, and we'll go from there. Anyway, enough of that. Let's actually get onto the game. This is the Project Eden scenario. So the first thing I'm going to change is the start location, okay? Because we want to start, because I've played this game a couple of times, so I think I'm alright at it, basically. We're going to start on the very hard, okay? The only thing with the very hard planet is Blueprint Factory is disabled on this planet. So this is the opportunity to get those submissions in that I was talking about. You basically have until I get off the planet before I start. I'm going to start needing these things to spawn in. So yeah. I think the starter SV, which is the first thing I'm going to need, a warp-capable SV. All submissions for that need to be in by Friday, please. And if it's already gone Friday, by the time you're seeing this, never mind. So we're going to start on Verad. Planet size large. Difficulty settings. Let's go into this. We're going to set everything to hard, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize it a bit. I'm going to put degradation speed on slow because I hate that. Normal food consumption, normal oxygen consumption, and normal radiation and temperature impact. Or actually, maybe I should put that on high, because that's part of why this is so difficult. Auto miners do deplete, which means it's going to force me to move around a bit. This is those automatic mining devices you can put over deposits. Normally, they wouldn't deplete the deposit, and you'd have access to infinite resources through that way, although you would have to put fuel in the miners. In this, the miners actually deplete the deposit, but I understand they actually still yield more than if you mine them out by hand anyway. Enemy difficulty hard, overall drone presence high, and drone base attacks high, so that's the hardest we can be. Constructor craft speed, I'm going to turn that onto fast because nobody wants to sit there watching slow constructors. Blueprint and repair speed, I'm going to put that on fast as well. Blueprint spawn limit false. Yeah, so this is where if you want to be able to spawn in a blueprint, it has to be on a base or a platform in order to spawn it in. It's an annoying feature that's possibly going to be used in the future of the development. So we're going to turn down the false yet because it's not really ready. Block limit for certain devices. This is where you limit how many weapons or how many certain types of devices you can have in a build. I'm going to leave that to false as well. You know, it just allows us to do what we want, kind of thing. And mass and volume, we're going to set that to true. This is whether the mass and volume of items in your cargo influence the liftability of your vessels, and how much you can carry and things like that. So quite an important gameplay aspect, I think. I don't play with this off anymore because I think it's too easy with it off. But that's me, that's my playstyle. Anyway, so that's my difficulty settings. If you want to emulate that and play along, there we go. Okay. We're 5 minutes into this video and I haven't even started yet. So, let's just bloody start. Alrighty, so that took a good minute and a half, I think, to load that scenario in here. But here we are, we're in. Alright, okay, so this is not... this is not an escape pod. Awesome, wow, look at the LCD art on there, that's pretty cool. Medical patient data scan. Temp brain blood O2, nice, okay. So I'm assuming this is some sort of medical facility. You've got lots of cryo chambers, so yeah, let's go with that. One-way exit. Once you leave, you can't come back. Make sure you have all the equipment you need from the lockers. Power level critical, no signal from Arc ship. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Maybe should have read the thing before I started. Anyway, oh, we won the war. At least that's what they tell us. Does anyone truly win nuclear war? Oxygen is running low, so the rest of the survivors went into cryosleep while I stayed awake to keep an eye on things. A transport should be coming to pick us up in a few days and take us to the Ark. It's been a week. No transport has shown up. When I asked how long it would be, I was told another 24 hours. It's been 3 weeks. A few days ago, I stopped receiving any signals from the Ark or the UCH command. I fear the worst. I made the decision to brave the radiation and venture outside. It's been 3 months and there is no more food here. Perhaps I can scavenge for something in the nearby ruins. 17, I'm not alone here. The rest of the logs are incomprehensible gibberish followed by automatic generated logs showing dwindling power reserves. Oh dear. Well, that's exciting. Alright, so we got an armor log here, but I've already got light armor on, so that's good. Oh, multi-tool. That's generous. Let's equip some of this stuff. I'm going to need it, I suspect. We got radiation shot immunity and anti-radiation ointment. Oh, nice. Okay, some extra armor. Let's just grab all of that. Some food. We're going to all one ration pack. Generous. Hot beverages. I suspect that's going to be needed as well. Bandages. 2 multi-tools now. Okay, well, you know. If we lose one, I guess. I've got the other one also on me. Maybe. And let's grab all of that as well, which is another round of the exact same stuff. Okay, fine. Well, more for me. Thank you very much. Yeah. Cool. 3 multi-tools, 2 torches, and 2 light armors. Alright, well, I might put the torches back. I don't think I'm really going to need any of that. Although, this stuff I can put in the factory, can't I? Let's just fire something into the factory to absorb stuff, because this is always a good thing to do. The super lifter's huge. Let's put that in there. That's interesting. You got super lifter with the... I may have done a whoopsie on that. I'll need to go and check that later. Oh dear. Have I overwritten the super lifter with the gladiator? Nothing to see here. Right. Cool. Okay. We got some anti-radiation ointment. We got a spare armor on us. Can I access any of these? No, nothing in there. There's clone chambers. Doesn't appear to be anything else that we can open. Emergency equipment. That's it, isn't it? Right. So, before we go through that door of no return, let's have a little gander. Oh wow, okay. Supply cache over in that direction. It's lots of rocks. Little bases on the ground, look. You see those? Wow, I really don't see. Which direction do we go? Who knows? We got supply cache. We've got 3, and oh, there were old farm in that direction. That might be the way to go then. I don't know. I'm trying to look on the horizon if there's anything that stands out. You can see slightly further in the periphery of the drone than directly on. You can see those mountains just disappearing there. So I'm just trying to see anything in the distance that gives me a clue, maybe, on which way to go. I The problem is I can't move the drone very far before it does that. For any new players out there, I'll try and sort of tutorial as much as I can. I'm in the drone here, which is F5 on your keyboard to fire it off, but you need to have clear space behind you to do it. So I won't be able to do it, for example, here, let's say something in the spawn area. So you just need to be somewhere where there's a little bit of room for this thing to spawn behind you. And then you can fly around and yeah, you can use it to scout, pick up things that are hard to reach. Yeah, that's about as useful as it gets, to be honest. You can use it to construct and deconstruct as well. I'm going to head towards the old farm and that supply cache over there. So I'm going to head north. Basically, as soon as I step outside, I'm going to have the difficulty of having to survive 7 rads and minus 24. To give that some perspective here, let me look at my character sheet. My suit has a comfort zone of minus 10 and 4 radiation. So as soon as I get outside, I'm going to start freezing to death. I'm also going to start suffering from radiation sickness. So I need to be able to find supplies and things like that where I take shelter or get equipment that's going to help me. I'm assuming these supply caches are going to help me. I also do not have any equipment on me that's going to help speed this up. So it is literally going to be running. And the longer I sit here and waffle on, the more my food is going to go down, but it's going to go down even quicker as soon as I start getting cold. Well, we're not going to do anything by just loitering there. We're going to have to just get on with it, okay? So, unfortunately, as with most of my single-player Let's Plays, I am going to be bunny hopping to crap across the terrain here. So I do apologize if that annoys you. It is quite a practiced technique, the whole bunny hop. Take that oxygen, thank you very much. Can I, that's defense. Salvage? I can. Why am I doing that when I got a multi-tool? Multi-tool. Let's salvage this. Oh, you've got to reload, sorry. So you can see on the right the impact that this weather is having on me. I got those nice warning lights, symbols appearing, saying that it's far too cold and it's far too radioactive for me. There goes the too cold thing. I'm going to hit a hot beverage. It should keep it off for a little bit longer. And that should keep my stamina up. We've got an old farm over there. Jesus Christ, for literally 2 seconds it keep my cold off. I'm going to go through these hot beverages very quickly. I want to get to this thing. There's an old farm over there, I'm not sure. There goes my stamina already. Wow, this is brutal. Okay, 940. Good. I'll take all of that. Can I get that, please? Yep. I haven't turned my jetpack on yet. You do that with J. Don't forget to turn your jetpack on, because then you get an extra jump. All this is good stuff to salvage, because it's all stuff that you can then use. I've got hypothermia. Time for another beverage, just to keep that off for a minute. This is going to take too long to salvage, so I'm going to leave it. I need to get to that supply cache. I'm hoping that supply cache has got something like a heater or something in it. Or something that will allow me to build a heater. My stamina is gone, which limits my ability to do the bunny hop technique, because I need to be able to sprint to do it. Which, so that's gone. There's lots of natural stimulant here, though. And there goes my hypothermia again. Last beverage. I'm going to have to hit a food parcel as well. Right, we are eating through what little supplies we have. But I'm nearly at the supply cache. I'm going to use my suit constructor, which is tab, to make some energy drink. That should hopefully keep my stamina up. Okay, we're at the supply cache. What do you have for me? Heater. Bingo. That's what I was hoping for. Ooh. Smashing. That should keep off the cold, but my radiation is still a thing. So I've got anti-radiation pills which take health away, but take minus 4 my radiation. So radiation, now that I've got the heater, is now the real problem. So let's just equip myself with all the radiation. Another 2 ration packs, perfect. A core, excellent. What we got in here? Some basic stuff. In here we got some basic stuff as well. Why am I freezing? Is this thing not working? Oh, that's irritating. Right, because I was stood on the base, it wasn't having any impact. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there. Okay, so yeah, heater there. There is a generator here, though. So generators generate a lot of heat. And it just occurred to me that if I want to keep the cold off for longer, and maybe what I can do is overheat myself. I stand on this generator here. You can see that the temperature is 70 degrees centigrade now, and I've still got the warning symbol because now it's too hot. And there you go, I've got the too hot thing going on. This is going to mess with my stamina as well. But if I overheat myself, I can be out longer. I have got 0.8 rads now. I think it's time to take a pill. And radiation immunity. Too hot. I'm about to go into heat stroke. There it is. Okay, I think we can now move on. Did I get everything from here? I think I did, didn't I? We're going to head towards that engine compartment and that other supply cache 600 meters away. Too hot. Radiation immunity is fine. I should have some energy drinks now. That's going to drop my temperature though. This is an absolute mission. Oh my lord. Right, give me that stamina. Yeah, this is like, wow. I've never had to use this much stuff this early on before. I really don't know where to go either. Like, once I get through this stuff here, I was hoping there'd be some other indication of buildings or something, maybe. But it just looks like nothing. This looks like it might be a building. Engine compartment. This is one of the starter POIs, isn't it? So we might be able to make this safe, make this radiation proof. It's got solar panels on the roof. Where's the door? Can never remember where the door is. We'll go up the stairs. All right, our heat is gone now, so now we're just getting cold. I can't remember where the door is on this place. Is it around the back? Through one of the engine compartments. Through there. Is it through there? Yeah, here we go. Right, is this secure? If I power it on. Power is on. It's got some oxygen in it. So make it private. There's no solar energy though. Or fuel tank. Ah, damn. So everything's on, but it can't run. Damn it, we got another set of supplies here though. Oh yeah, perfect. I was just about to see if I can build one of those. Bang, more radiation. Perfect. We are going to start with the cold again though soon. Let's see. Can I build... Let's place this. Place that. Oh god, oxygen's going to be a thing soon, isn't it? Oh, dear lord. Right, oxygen generator. The emergency O2 generator, you need to put fuel in it. The heater, you don't. And this portable constructor is how you get started, basically, in terms of getting around and things like that. So, I've got some biofuel here. Let's just put one in there for now. Biofuel will start the oxygen, which means it's got a 14 minutes, I think that is, of operational time. The next product is in 200 seconds. Source quality 4%. This thing is going to take a while to produce any oxygen. I think we're going to need several of them in order to really get any oxygen out. Unfortunately, I haven't picked up any ores, although I've got things like steel plates and stuff. I haven't picked up any ore at all. So that's a bit of a nightmare. It's got the meds and oxygen. Some food there. Let me take that. Right. Level 2. Level 2, we can get some proper thrusters, cockpits, and cargo boxes, fuel tanks, O2 tanks. We can't get the harvester module or anything. Right. This is as good as place to any to start base, but I need a quicker and safer way to get around. So what I'm going to do is see if the resources I've got here, and I might need to salvage this this thing a little bit more in order to get somewhere. But let me see if I can build a very basic hover vessel. I can't. I need the electronics and computers. Right. This thing's useless anyway, so let's salvage what we can from it. Why can't I salvage that door? There's electronics. Did I get everything out of there? Yep. Steel plates. Anything electronic. Fine, fine. Switch. The core is a good one. The O2 oxygen vent there. Great. Let me grab the oxygen out of this. We're going to move on from here pretty quickly. I can't grab the oxygen out. That is not enough. Fine. Solar panel. I'll have that. I'll have all of it. I just need the components in order to build. I get the impression that there's plenty more to salvage around. I just need a quicker way to get around. Take that. Wow, this salvage sucks. Right, okay. Here we go. I need to get back into the heater. You're feeling cold. Oh, that was an interesting noise. So there's our core. We need a cockpit. We need at least 3 of these. Bang, and there we go. We're out of electronics again. Damn it. Is there anything else on this thing? We're gonna have to hit another one of these supply caches. I figured as much anyway, but I was hoping we'd get there before. There's a light. There's literally nothing else in here, is there? Apart from the grow plots and the core itself. I'll take these. The core generally always gives you components back rather than the full block anyway, so. Right. Does that get us over the line? An arbitrary line of being able to build something? No, it doesn't. Okay. We got 1 thruster. Fine. I hope I can carry all of this now then. 7 rads. We're going to have to take another pill. Oh, we're at 6 rads. Sorry, let's wait until we're at 9. You've got a bottle for us. Lovely. That's good. We got 9 bottles of oxygen. 4 of the... Okay, let's just pick this all up. Shift F. If you use Shift F on things, it picks up instantly. So when you see a container like that, you can just use Shift F and pick it up straight away. You don't even need to go in and move everything over. Right. Hongo, and there's another supply cache 300 meters away. I'm hoping this is going to make the difference to get us a hover vessel. Oh boy, this is intense. Oh dear. Sorry, yeah, not being particularly entertaining at the moment. More just kind of concerned with my mortality. Well, I'm just picking up these mushrooms and things because I think the only way to get levels here is by picking plants. There goes my cold. We got another bunch of stuff in here. We're going to max out what we can carry. We've got another oxygen though. That's useful. Did we get another O2 thing with that? I don't think we did we? No. Got some coffee and bandages. Lovely. Alright, and another core. Smashing. We could probably salvage this, but I want to get onto that. Damn it. Really, really need to stay warm. 8 rads. Happy? Good. Let's move on. Trying to use the jetpack as much as possible to speed up how fast I move across the map. Pick up these plants. Make some more natural stimulant. We're going to need the stamina. Like I said, the only drama with that stuff is it reduces my body temperature. We're at 9 rads. 0.9. There's my last pill. I'm taking an immunity shot straight after it as well. That should keep the radiation off for a little bit longer. Here's another supply station. We can sit on the generator and overheat ourselves again. Yeah. Another heater. Another one of these. Core. I'm just going to take everything that stacks. Got some coffee. Oh, perfect. Radiation shot. Another pill. More bandages. Yep. Eat that. Take that. We've already got one of those. No, we're out of those, so I'll leave that here. Take the biofuel. Portable heater I don't really need. Take what we need. Motors are useful. Electronics, perfect. Hopefully that's our generator. Another bunch. Hopefully that's our fuel tank. Yes. Yes. Glass, whatever. Okay. Good. Let's overheat ourselves. Wow. And then we're going to head for... I know we got Hongo there. There's a big building. Is that a big building? I think that is. I think that's a nice big building there. We'll head towards that, see what that is. Is that another supply cache just there? I can't quite make it out, but it's got one of these aerial things that the other ones do. There's our too hot. We're just going to wait for heat stroke and then we're going to move off. I know that screws with our it screws with our stamina, but yeah, everything screws with our stamina at the moment. Oxygen is going to become an issue as well soon, so that's good. I'm hoping we can get a hover vessel up and running before we have to dip into those tanks, though. Probably not. Probably going to have to. There's heat stroke. Off we go. So that should keep the heat, keep us warm for a little bit longer. There goes our stamina. We only managed to make one of those. Fine. I'm not going to worry too much about picking plants right now. I just want to get over to this Hongo. That is another supply cache confirmed. Sweet. Just get plenty from that then. Alright. Here we go. Let's... where's the door for this place? Here. Okay. Portable heater. Bang. We've got 2 constructors now. We only really need 1. That's fine. And the oxygen. The only problem with the oxygen generator is we put a biofuel in it last time, but we weren't here long enough for it to fully use all the fuel, which is inefficient, but whatever. Okay. So, fiber, all of this needs to go in the constructor. Anything I've left out? I don't think so. And then we can make 2 more of these, please. And each one of those takes steel plate. But that's the one thing we have loads of, and that's easiest to get. We need 1 of these and 1 of these, and I need some oxygen tanks as well. Crap, we just run out of something. We just run out of computers. What do you mean? Why am I... Oh, okay. I'll stand right next to this thing for it to be any use. Oh boy. Yeah, if we can get the rest of this stuff, then I should be able to get a little hover vessel to run around. That will keep me warm, and it will keep me out of the radiation. I will still need to get out of it in order to go explore and do stuff, but it's going to be a big win in terms of staying alive. Have a quick look in here. Well, yeah, we got another one. We got some more meds. That's excellent. More bandages, more oxygen, another coffee, another core, and I'll take that as well. The small constructors, having multiple portable constructors is useful when you start getting production lines up. I'm not sure how useful it is at this point in the game. Wow, this world is definitely dead. I mean, yeah, I've got to give it to the guy. He's done such a good job on this scenario. It's amazing. Even if we just look at, I think, at the sector map here, we wouldn't have revealed anything. But you can kind of get a flavor of how far the distance of things. So we're here. No deposits, no meteorites whatsoever. Yeah. Difficulty 8. That, we got iron, copper, silicon, cobalt, sathium, and promethium. Iron, copper, silicon, promethium. Well, I'm definitely going to Yachty then. The snow planet though, minus 58. Damn. This doesn't make it easy, does it? Christ. Wow. Okay, fine. We've got our hover vessel though. This is the good news. This is good news. What are we up to? 0.5 rads. We're good. Let's just get rid of everything there, I think. We'll keep the pill just in case we need to hit it up real quick. Hover starter block, okay? This is the first block you need in order to start your very first hover vessel. This is going to be a crash course in hover vessel creation, so I'm going to do this pretty quickly. So just place that on the ground. Oh, I am out of oxygen. Okay, so I hit my oxygen bottles up. Got to do that pretty quickly, otherwise you're just going to die. There we go. My small oxygen bottles. I've used them all up. Wow, apart from 7. If you right-click, some blocks have a right-click option, gives you more options. Then you can select what cockpit you want. I'm just going to choose that one there. Whee! Elion likes to put in nice little bugs like that, just to make things interesting. These are hover thrusters, the little green things, little ground repulsor engines. Sorry, they changed them. You need to put... They count as thrusters and RCSs. RCSs help turn the machine, and thrusters help it go forward and backwards. I like to put 1 at the front and maybe 2 at the rear. I'm going to take these blocks out here, though, and here. Take that one there. I'm going to put that one there. Okay, and so now we've got a cockpit and we've got a means of it moving. We now need a generator, a fuel tank, and that's pretty much it. With these two, it will now move. You don't need anything else. That's it. This hover vessel will now move. You will want, I think... There it is. Especially on this bloody planet. You'll want some oxygen in your vehicle. So I'm going to put down 2 oxygen tanks. One either side there like that. And you will want some cargo boxes in order to put things in. And again, this is another one where you can right-click to get more options. The smaller the cargo box, the less it can take. So I'm going to use the bigger cargo boxes here. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. There you go. Lovely. And that's pretty much it. I can't do anything else. I have a docking pad, which is useful if you want to dock it to another ship, but I'm nowhere near getting another ship at the moment. So, and I'm not high enough level. If you hit F3, basically this one up here, you can see the tech tree. Along the top here, you've got all the level requirements, and then in the respective columns is what level everything unlocks at. I'm level 2 because there's nothing here to level up with, and so yeah, I'm level 2. Yeah, but there are lots of other things I might be able to unlock or build. Can you do a chainsaw for me, please, good sir? You can. Oh, you're very kind. And a detector as well while you're at it, please, Jim. That would be marvelous. And I'm going to turn some of this into biofuel. Now I need to get to oh crap, there's a radiation pill, there's indigestion. Damn it, I don't have a stomach pills. Do you do indigestion just by eating them? No, you do poisonous bite. You're quite good. Oh, good, excellent. Well, I was not paying attention and have now got indigestion. Now, indigestion for normal people like me and you is perfectly curable by i.e. waiting or taking some antacids. So, but in this game, indigestion will escalate if it left untreated. And so I will need to seek some form of treatment for my indigestion or I will die. Hangover, a bad trip, the coffee deals with. I'm hoping the next progression from indigestion is bad trip, but I'm not sure it is. We shall see. There's not really anything I can do with that at the moment. Chainsaw, marvelous. Chainsaw is going to help us chop down trees. So why do we need trees? Well, trees give you plant fiber, and plant fiber can be turned into biofuel, which fuels your chainsaw. But we're also going to use it to fuel our little hover vessel. So, again, one of those little fun features Elion likes to put in the game. Yeah, chop down some trees, get some wood, logs. You can then turn them into plant fiber and so on and so forth. It is a bit slow going, though. Once we get to a certain level, we can do all this within the hover vessel with its harvester module. But we're not there yet. We have to go out and chop trees. That should probably be loads for now. Go back to our little heat source. Okay, logs in there, and we can just turn them into plant fiber, or we can turn them straight into biofuel. Turning them straight into biofuel would take longer, but we may as well. Right. Now, once you're ready, once you've got some biofuel, and we've got 6 here, we can look at our hover vessel and press P, the letter P on the keyboard. Go to the fuel, hit manage, and then what I like to do is just right click on the stack here to divide it in half, and then put in half the fuel, and that leaves me a little bit left over for the chainsaw and other things. We can then get in, turn the power on, and now we'll be safe in a second from the temperature, and also you'll notice my radiation warning has gone off. This cockpit completely insulates us from radiation. So we're actually much safer now, providing we can keep this hover vessel fueled, of course, which is going to be the next challenge. But unfortunately I can't do anything in this cockpit. I'm literally like a prisoner in here, so I still need to go outside. But it's good if the temperature and my rads go up enough, I can jump in here and I'm reasonably safe. What I do need to do is configure in devices here. I'm just going to click this auto group button, which will put everything into little groups here. And this hover engine group here, I can set it to a shortcut. And then under main and custom, that shortcut is this one, custom 1. I'm just going to call that HVEs, so I can turn them off. And if I can turn the hover engines off, then that's going to save a bit of fuel while it's parked. They don't need to be on while it's parked, you see, so we can leave that. Right, you're making biofuel, which is wonderful. I'm sort of a bit stuck for priorities now. I'm not quite sure what to do next. Whether to leave this here. I can always just come back to this, I suppose, and leave it running for a while. Just, yeah, you just run for a while. I need some way to reduce my rads. This will deal with radiation burn, but it won't get rid of the radiation. These things don't seem to have any furnishings in them. Tell a lie, there's a furnishing. Have you got a core? You do. Private. My hongo. Here's a little trick. Bunk beds. They count as furnishing deco. If you take one up and then place it back down again, right click, you can actually change it to a shower. And then you can use the shower and it zeroes your radiation. I'm now out of radiation danger again. Ha ha! So I now have up to however many minutes it is before my radiation gets into danger levels again. You're churning away. So actually I could probably chop down a few more trees and get some more logs for biofuel. And hopefully not freeze to death in the process. And there's some mushrooms and stuff out here as well. I think, to be honest, now I can start thinking about levels and start thinking about finding things to pick up. Because everything you pick up that is a plant, it gives me XP. You can see that at the bottom left, just up where it says mushroom, just under it said 51 XP. Also, if you have a look, hit tab and have a look at your stats panel here, you can see your progression towards the next level there. Oh, and there's our coal. Let's get one more log and then we'll head back. It really doesn't take long, does it? In theory, I could take the little heater with me everywhere and just place that down where I'm chopping a tree, but... we're fine. More logs, more biofuel. This is where, if I needed to create anything other than biofuel right now, like a gun or whatever, I could place one of these other portable constructors and set this on work on everything else and just leave this one running on biofuel. There's our food again. Our indigestion is still a thing, so I'm going to take this 5 biofuel. The heater, you're good. You've made some oxygen and some water. Have another biofuel and keep going, please, sir. I'm going to hit P on this thing again. I'm going to go to manage on the oxygen. I'm going to chuck my oxygen in there. These are the only ones... Actually, tell a lie. No, these do go in there as well. The small and the large O2 bottles will go in there. So even if you don't have the blue ones, you can use your small ones. But I like to keep those ones in reserve for moments like earlier where you run out of oxygen. So now we're going to use our hover vessel as why was that on? I swear I turned that off. As intended. We're actually going to go and go to these other places and look at the difference. Oh boy, yeah, we're mobile now. We are motoring on. We can hit these supply caches nice and quickly and easily now. Whoop, overshot. Overshot. Yeah, these things don't handle particularly well, but it's a means to an end. It gets us from A to B. Alright. This gets us another core. More of that. Oh, look at this. Generators. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. We're going to need to use our hover vessel's cargo capacities now, though. But interestingly, wow, that small constructor is a monster. Damn. Okay, cool. The cores probably don't help as well. I've got a few of those. Okay, I'm not going to be able to use that. Right, so. Crash course in logistics, everybody. Are you ready for this? When you come across something too big, so this thing is too heavy, okay? You can just tell, because when I try and pick it up, the volume down here flashes red. That's basically saying you don't have enough space. Let me just cook myself a second. There we go. Happy? Sort of 20 degrees. There we go. Now what I need to do is offload stuff into my little hover vessel, which has some space, but not an awful lot. So I'll offload those big blocks there. That leaves me some. And you're pretty much already full. So I'm carrying this small generator on me at the moment. And I don't think it's going to let me pick the other one up. It does though. Brilliant. I'll take the coffee, the bandages. Let me just cook myself again. Eat that and take that oxygen and the biofuel. Everything else can stay here. I don't need any of that. Cool. My little hover vessel is gonna freak out in a minute. I'll show you. It's gonna be funny. And you know how fast it was to move across the map just a minute ago? Well, maybe not. And there we go. We're out of room again. Oh, let's just get rid of this. Does that? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see if we can offload a little bit more into the hover vessel. Can we pick that last thing up? Where was it? There we go. We got it. We got the capacitor devices. Okay, so this thing is gonna. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That is so what I was afraid of. Damn. I was hoping that maybe it would live, but now it weighs 70 tons. That's just one cargo box. The other one, is that really 70 tons? Wow, the fuel tanks weigh 35 tons. Oh my god, that's heavy. I mean, I'm carrying 40 tons. Yeah, these things weigh 20 tons each. Okay, so our hover engines can't deal with that at the moment. So, can I access both from here? I can access the hover vessel. Yes, there you go. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to offload these fuel tanks back into the base in order to be able to lift off. And there you go, you see. Everything's now side heavy because I've got a cargo box on either side of the vessel. So literally it's just leaning over. So for example, if I offload all of this, what are we at? 1 ton. It's about balanced now. It's sort of. There we go. We're sort of balanced. Let's get back to the Honga because we'll have to make 2 trips, I think, to get the fuel tanks. We might even have to drag the fuel tanks back one at a time. But yeah. Here we go. We get picked up some speed now. That's all good. We're going to make the Honga our little home for now while we figure things out. Nice. Use the base to slow me down. Oh, maybe that's what happened last time. There we go. Hover engines are off and then on again. Okay, these HVEs don't turn off. Cool. That makes things not quite great. Okay, fine. What have I got? I've forgotten already. So I've got 2 small generators. Let's put one of these on this base here in order to power this thing on. We've got to find a place to put it. So I've just got it selected for the time being. That looks like a good place as any down there. Can I actually get that in there? What if I spin it? Oh no, not quite. Yeah, that's weird. Fine. Fine, it will go there. So rotation and stuff and axis and stuff is in the controls menu if you want to explore that and figure that out. I've got the rotate axes and then rotate blocks connected to my mouse. So I find that best, but obviously it's up to you. Right, we've got some capacitor devices here. Not quite close enough to the HV. F4 is what I'm hitting to open this what is called the logistics menu, and this allows me to access things. Radiation burn. I've not been paying attention to my goddamn... I need the shower. I should have done that before applying, because I've got radiation burn again. God damn it. And then I have to use another one, and then a bandage. Oh boy, what a calamity. Right. Fantastic. We actually have a small constructor in here, quite remarkably. That's some good news. That is good news. We need to power this place on, however. It does have a solar panel, but I just don't think it's actually getting any solar power. Cargo box 1. We have 2 more grow plots. And that's it. What we do need, in order to make that small constructor actually work, is a cargo box. And I don't think I can unlock it. Cargo box? I can. Bingo. If we can unlock a cargo box, build a cargo box, then this base will work. Because I've got to be able to select some storage from this menu in order to use this small constructor. And this small constructor will open up a whole new building opportunities for us. So, lots more biofuel now, thanks to all those trees. I'm going to cancel the rest of this so that we get our cargo box a bit quicker. How are you doing? We've got another oxygen tank. This base has oxygen already, although I could possibly put one more in there. Yep. Doesn't have any fuel, but we don't have a fuel tank yet. There we go. Now we've got a cargo box. Not sure where to put it. That's the only drama. It's a big old box. There we go. Perfect. Again, right click gives you options. There's our box. So now we can select cargo box, which means everything in here that we can construct things with. I'm going to leave the fiber outside though. I'm going to leave that running to produce biofuel. Everything else I'm going to bring into here. And I'm going to store the heavy stuff in here as well. Everything. The rest of this I can keep on me. This is fine now. Right, can I turn this base on? No, I need the fuel tank, don't I? Duh. Come on, right. Let's see if we can go back and get that fuel tank. One last charge towards that supply station. Have I left stuff in the box? Oh, I have as well. Whoa, no! We're over! Now, a whole vessel does this. Press the O key on the keyboard and it will not self-right itself. If that fails, press the left shift key and it will right itself. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is weights and volumes for you. This is what it does. So yeah, you've got to be careful. Right, I need to take everything out of this box here. There's that arrow. And place it. How's my rads are at 3, so we're good. Big heavy stuff. Right, I'm gonna place those 2 things here. I'm gonna place these out here as well. I'm gonna use them later. Right, we should be now okay. How much? We got 61 minutes of power in this thing. It's brilliant. It's so fuel efficient. Oof. Use the base to slow down. Okay, can I carry these? I can carry these, so I don't need to put them in the thing. I can carry them. Fine. Alright. Let's see if we... Let's go buy another one then. Let's go find another one. We're another one around here. Wow, this is barren. So barren. You got something over there? I'm determined not to die in this on this planet. I don't mind dying later in the Let's Play, but I'm determined not to die in this one. Right, have we got anything here? This isn't a supply cache. This is another ship cockpit. This thing's in a much worse state, but we have got a locker here. Unfortunately, I can't access it, so that one's done. But interestingly, we do have a medical device up here. Now that's useful. We're gonna have to come back once I've got a core because I left them at base. Take over this and claim that medical device, because then we can use that to cure whatever we need to, because we can just disassemble it and reassemble it as many times as we... Whoa, that's a big hole. Whoa, 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 what's with the crater, man? Come on, hover vessel, you can do it! You can do it! Oh, it's... Yeah. Okay, watch out for giant holes in the ground. Cool, cool, cool. Have we got anything on this one? I'm not even seeing lockers on that. I see that. No, it's not even grow plots. Yeah, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. We've still got this indigestion to deal with. I'm still not seeing. Oh, crikey. I'm still seeing large craters in the ground. I'm still not seeing any plants that can help us with that. My only hope, I think, is to find another one of those little bases that were near the beginning. So I'm heading in this direction now. Oh, I think I've beached myself on the cliff here. These things don't do very well on hills, as you can see. It's struggling just with the weight of the hover vessel. Yeah, I'm going to get food poisoning in 8 minutes. The game just warned me. Food poisoning, I think... Oh, I can cure food poisoning. Ah, can I cure indigestion with the toilet block? Got some biofuel and some stuff. Now, there is a chance this will give me the whole block. It's unlikely. Nah. Nah. I'll have the oxygen, though. 235. Oh, it's too little to extract. Damn. Alright, fine. We'll continue. Conscious my oxygen is pretty low. 7 minutes. 835. 835. Ah, sweet. Got 27 Promethean packs out of that. Amazing. Oh, okay. Oh, that entire thing just collapsed on me. Now, when something collapses, you can, if you're quick enough, press F. And you will collect the components. You can see here I got loads of ingots and stuff from that collapsing thing. So it's a very quick way to scavenge things, but it doesn't give you the full amount back. It only gives you some. We're going to take one quick look at this supply cache here, because I don't think I've been to this one. And then we're going to head back. I'm going to actually put a waypoint back to Hongo. Home marker. Right click on the map icon, and you can set a waypoint. Change the icon, change the name, everything. And that then appears on your HUD as a yellow marker. Supply cache. Oh, beans. Score. I'm out of space, so this is where I need to start offloading some stuff. These things weigh a lot, so I'm not going to put those in there. That's 1.53 tons. That's almost the same. Pick that up. Multi-tool charges. Pick that up. Oh, we got a motorbike. Wonderful. What's my rads at? Anybody catch that on the last check? Rads at 0.6. Alright, we should be okay. We should be alright. Yep. 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 Okay, we need to get back to base. I just wanted to balance the hover vessel there. Okay, let's go. Back to base! If our little hover can make it. Use the base to slow yourself down. We made it. Okay. Let's just park this on the floor here. Okay, so what I can do is I can transform this shower, pick it back up again, turn it into a toilet, and I am very sorry for this. Ah, there goes my indigestion. I've been a numpty, I forgot all about it. I forgot I could do that, so apologies if you were yelling in the comments that I just needed to do that. But there we go. Okay, so now I just need to attach the fuel tanks. I haven't got any more radiation pills, so I'm going to have to take a shower as well to get rid of that 0.7 rad. There we go. And warm myself up. There we go. We're going to attach a fuel tank there and there. Nice. Yeah. it doesn't really matter at this point where it goes. We've got lots of biofuel now. We've also got, don't forget, all those fuel cells that we got from that fuel base. So now we are going to power up. I'm going to power up with the biofuel. 6%. I'm going to add some of the fuel cells to it. 23%. Bingo. And oxygen is on. We are home. Those grow pots out there are utterly useless because outside is freezing. We won't even be able to use those even slightly. But we're safe. We have a base. We have supplies. Yeah, we're okay. We're alright. I think we're past the worst of it. From here, I should be able to start exploring out a little bit more. We need to go down this direction some more and, well, all around really. I should be able to pick up plants on the way to level up. If I can get to level... I need to get to level 5. Ideally, at level 5, I can really start to move forward and actually... small vessel. Yeah, level 5. Level 5 is where I need to get to in order to get off this planet. Those thrusters is what I need. Without those, I can't get off the planet. So there we go. We're okay. We survived. We have a base powered and warm. And we have some production. We are going to scavenge our way out of this mess. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, though. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I know it was a long one today, but as the first episode, I felt it necessary to at least get us safe from the elements before we move on. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.